Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Today, I want to explain a little bit about my poster, Comparative Perspective of Taiwanese and Japanese University Student on Place-Based Learning for Local Revitalizations, a case study of Beto Hot Spring Preservation itself. First of all, I want to say sorry I can't explain on the spot for the presentations because I have another engagement that need to be done in another place. First of all, I want to introduce itself. The study is set against the backdrop of increasing global tensions and regional revitalization in response to challenges like aging population and urban-rural disparity. Japan has more mature framework itself, while Taiwan is still developing its approach. Field-based learning in higher education enables students to experience local issues firsthand and engage with communities. The research used Beta Hot Spring, a historical and ecologically significant area in Taipei, as a case study. The objective includes comparing student perspective, exploring the impact of cross-cultural learning, and offering a practical curriculum and policy recommendation related to SDGs localizations. In the case description itself, we focus on the historical background of Beta Hot Spring and Japan-Taiwan relations, where Beta Hot Spring is developed during the Japanese colonial rules and integrated now into urban life as public health and leisure facilities. Historical sites like Beto museums reflect colonial era structure and culture. The area continues to preserve the elements of this heritage itself. The status of the preservation and revitalizations is included in heritage conservation, community involvement, and tourism development, such as. But now we have another problem that, such as over tourism, cultural commodification, and ecological stress remain. For the opportunities for regional revitalizations, Beta Hot Spring historical ties with Japan, natural resource, and strong community networks and active stakeholders present significant opportunity for cultural exchange, education, and sustainable tourism itself. And last but not least, the challenge to sustainable development goals and SDG alignment, including overuse of resources, the SDGs number 12, cultural commodification, number 11, lack of youth engagement, number 4, and climate-related risk, number 13, traffic congestion, number 9. Addressing this requires integrated and sustainable strategies. Our method and approach itself, we use semi-structured interview, while to explore student perspective and learning process itself. We capture the subjective experience and intercultural reflections. And the 6 students who took part in the cross-national field-based learning workshop held in spring 2025 in Beito District, Taipei, 3 Taiwan students and 3 Japanese students itself participated in the cross-national workshop in Beito. Interview focused on 4 key points: impressions, influence, cross-cultural difference, and shift in perception of place-based revitalizations, which is a little bit different from Japan, which is community-based revitalizations itself. And from data analysis, from impressions that Taiwanese students deepen their understanding of Beito history and noted tensions between tourism and local life, while Japanese students experience cultural familiarity and nostalgia, emphasizing sensory impression itself. Influence on academic background, Taiwan students propose digital tools and storytellings strategic for tourism. Japanese students reflected on legal protection governs their resident rights. And Taiwan student in cultural value Japanese student detailed observations, reflective thinking. Japanese student admire Taiwanese creativity, directness itself. And it's complemented each other. Learning outcome, we can see that reported expanded understanding local revitalization. Taiwan students emphasized practical applications, while Japanese students reflected on civic engagement and policy structure itself. In conclusion, field-based cultural learning depends student engagement with local revitalization issues. Academic background significantly shapes Comparative approach cross-national dialogues foster broader understanding of place sustainability and civic responsibility. Thank you.